Hello, folks. All right, this is a Predator 22 horse from Harbor Freight. It's a knockoff of a Honda. Today I'm going to show you how to eliminate the governor and eliminate some of the crazy wiring you don't need. So if you thought about putting one of these in your King Midget, it's not as hard as you might think. So on the Predators, there is governor springs, and it's these right here, and they're usually right there to right there. So that pulls your governor back to idle, unless you overcome the spring with this throttle. Okay, this spring here went there to there. So I eliminated the springs, and I took and made a rod, and the holes are in this bell crank, and this hole is in the governor arm. Now, the other thing you have to do is you loosen this bolt, and you take a screwdriver and put in that crack right there and open it up. And when you do that, it'll take the pressure off that stud so that this arm will freewheel on that stud, so you can use it and leave your rods going to your carburetor the same. So with the rod in here, I have positive throttling. So that's the only thing you have to do is eliminate the spring on the governor, loosen the pin there, and then I put the nut back on, put a little blue Loctite on it, just to kind of keep this thing from pivoting, and that will hold it still, but the rod for the governor won't have any effect. So you have to take the muffler off, which is that big monster right there. You have to get that out of the way and get the breather out of the way. So on the electrics, this usually comes on the side of a Predator. It's got your throttling and your clutch or your choke and your switch and a circuit breaker. Okay, so this thing's set up like a Honda and is similar to a Briggs. This is your voltage regulator. I've made the wire go here. That's what's going to feed the battery. It's a 16 amp system, so that's good. And then this goes into your stator. Now, this wire is the needle valve in the bottom of the carburetor. So it's got to have power. So when you turn the key on, you want to power this up. The yellow is hot, the green is ground. Then this goes to your coil. Now, it has two wires, but they're tapped together in here because one went to this interlock. So that you could use this wire. It goes to a sensor. It tells you it's got oil in it. Anyway, so you unhook these wires and get rid of them. There's the power for the switch. So when you go to hook this up in a King Midget, you'll turn your key on, which gives power, and you'll want to put power on this solenoid at the bottom of the carburetor. So when you, and then of course you'll use your starter button by putting your wire to change the starter generator to make it kick. You go here and make starter work. So then this wire is going to be a ground. You'll ground it out. So what you'll do is there's a little relay that is used on all lawnmowers, and you can use the normally closed contact on that relay, power it off of the power coming to this. So when you turn it on, it will open and it will unground the coils, and then you'll get fire and start the motor. So when you turn the key off on your King, it will kill the engine just like it always did before. So you just have to use a little relay with a normally closed contact. So anyway, that's kind of what you have to do with a Predator. It's not a bad deal. It's not hard to do. These things have been around a little while. They've kind of proven themselves pretty good. I've got the clutch for it. So this is for a car coming here in May to change out a motor. Well, anyway, I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, you can give me a holler. See ya.